Hey, what's up, everybody? DJ the Sports Blurred. I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. All right, really quick video today. Been really, I really appreciated the love and support I've gotten in my past recent videos. Thank you guys to all commenting. Even if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, I appreciate everybody who's watched, liked, commented, all that good stuff. So if you're a fan of college sports, please comment, like, all that good stuff. On this video. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers, so if you could please help me out, I'd really appreciate it. All right, now let's get into it. You guys see the name of the video. Can Ohio State be stopped? The short answer is yes, but will they be stopped? As I'm looking through their schedule, I don't really see anybody outside of Michigan who could potentially stop them on the way to the playoffs. And even if you get to playoffs, you're looking at the teams out there right now who are, vying for those spots. Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Clemson. I don't really see too many teams that could stop Ohio State. I want to give you guys a few numbers, and then that will hopefully back up my claim. And a couple things I've heard off of Joel Klatt. I love listening to him. I really think he's a Buckeye fan down to his core. He said this, and I found it very interesting. Through the first 6 games, of last year, Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson, they were the best 1-2 wide receiver punch in the country. And as we came into this year, I had no idea that we'd be able to kind of match what they were doing last year. And this is also arguably without our best wide receiver, potentially even our best player in Jackson Smith-Njigba. So listen to these stats. For the first 6 games of last year, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, they combined for 61 receptions, 1,040 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Phenomenal, right? But you think about Emeka Egbuka and Marvin Harrison Jr. through the first 6 games of this season. It's 66 receptions, so 5 more receptions, and they've also combined for 1,141 yards, so 100 more yards, and they've also combined for 15 touchdowns, which are 2 more than what Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson did last year. And then you think about, at some point, Jackson Smith-Njigba has to come back, and so as we're preparing for the second half of the season, the numbers are going to be even more dominant for the receiving core because he is essentially, the best wide receiver in the country. He just hasn't been able to showcase it this year. All right, now, also last year, right, we had one running back. He was a featured running back. That was TreVeyon Henderson. Didn't have a lot of depth behind him. Now we have Miyan Williams. So the first 6 games of the season, TreVeyon Henderson, 436 yards, 4 touchdowns. Miyan Williams, 497 yards, 8 touchdowns. The offensive line is one of the big credits, when you are thinking about our rushing attack. Our offensive line has not even been talked much about, but they have been just absolutely dominant. Okay, so we went from 5.6 yards a carry last year all the way up to 6 yards a carry. And then also a couple things I want to say. We are a much more complete team. I mean, our quarterback CJ Stroud, he's come back. He has another year under his belt. He looks like he has full control over this offense. You go back last year, first couple of games, really looked like a freshman, and he was. You look at that Oregon game, specifically when Oregon came to the shoe and beat us. He just looked like he was out there just kind of learning on the job. Now he looks like he has the job down and mastered. Let's go to our defense. If you've been an Ohio State fan, you know that the offense was never the thing that we're going to question here is our defense. Last year, we averaged 246 passing yards a game. We have that down to 160. So we're knocking off almost 100 yards through the air a game. Rushing, the opponents rush for a combined average of 127 yards a game. Now they're down to 93. So our defense under Jim Knowles has taken, just leaps and bounds. So kind of want to just get on here, shoot that quick video. I don't really think there's any team out there that can stop Ohio State offensively. And then when you combine, having an upgraded defense, I don't think there's a team that can beat Ohio State. Now, I can be wrong. I was wrong last year. I didn't think Ohio State would lose to Michigan. For us having such a great offense as we had last year, I think we have an even better offense this year, and I don't think they've reached their peak yet. So once they start reaching their prime, once they start reaching their peak, we're really going to see what this team is capable of. We have Iowa this week. We have Penn State next week. So around that time we start playing Penn State, I think the offense is really going to be peaking. So if you like the video, please, if you enjoy what I had to say, please like the video. If you think I was right or if I was wrong about something, comment, subscribe. Please help me get to 400 subscribers. I really appreciate all the love and attention and support I've gotten so far. And I just like talking college football with you guys. So until then, I'll see y'all later.